Morning, guys. So it's Saturday morning. Today is my only day for the next what looks like to be 2 weeks that I'm going to be able to paint anything. It's supposed to get cold again tonight and for the next 10 days or so. So I've got to paint that tailgate on those two pieces for the headliner today. So that means I got to push the truck ahead, cover it up, cover up the hood and some other stuff, move some things around, and get after spraying at the tailgate. Like I say, if I don't get it done today, I'm kind of screwed. It's going to be a while before I'm able to, because it's just too cold. So yeah, I'll get that done today. I also want to put some shine on a few other things. The hood, mostly, because the hood's going to be ready to go on, say, Monday. We got a couple buddies coming over. We'll get it on. So I want to shine it up while it's off the truck. I think it's a lot easier to do it. It's been, partially buffed, but it's not finished. So I'm going to shine the crap out of that. I also want to clean up a little bit more under the under the hood in the engine bay. Yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff to do. So why screw around? Let's just get to it. All right, let's get this set up. About another 6 inches. Yeah, that's about it right there. Okay. Clean some of this stuff up. Okay. Cover up, cover up. Oh yeah. Perfect. There we go. Get my laps in today. This thing is long enough, it's just not quite wide enough. Well, because it's meant for a car, not for a truck. Well, we've got a couple of bed sheets to put on the other side. We'll call this thing covered up. All right. Then I can move my tailgate front and center. We'll start cleaning everything up and getting ready to spray. Okay, I'm ready to plug in the fans. I've extended the tailgate as far out as I can get from the rack and put a little bit of ballast there. The center section out of a 9-inch Ford. That should keep it from going and tipping over. But what I'd already sanded the tailgate and everything else. I didn't do the hinges yet, so I just did that. And I also sanded the 2 pieces for the headliner. I'm going to spray these first, get that color out of the way. They're tan, that tan color. And then I'll move them out of the way. I'll do the tailgate and the hinges. And then we'll clear everything at the same time. So that's the plan. And yeah, I'm going to start rocking and rolling. I got to clean everything up with wax and grease remover. Blow it off and all that stuff. Tack it with a tack cloth. And mix up some paint. So yeah, I'll be back when I'm ready to spray these 2 pieces. Okay, so I'm ready to spray these 2 pieces. I'm going to keep the pressure real low because I don't want to knock them over, blow them over, you know what I mean? Make a mess. So yeah, low pressure. Okay, so we'll let that dry, give it another shot. 2 coats should be good. And then we can hit the blue on the tailgate. Alright, so my pieces are dry to the touch. They got 2 coats on them. I moved them up to the front of the shop out of my way. I've just got to tack the tailgate, and we're ready to shoot some blue. Okay, so I think we'll get the hinges first, and then the tailgate. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, there's one coat. Gotta hit her at least one more, probably two more times, 3 coats. Pretty much how we did the rest of the truck. Want everything to match and make sure it's covered well. So yeah, we'll give it 2 more coats. Alright, so I've got 3 good coats on this thing. Good coverage, looks good. I've shut the door and turned the fans off, and as soon as this is dry to the touch, I'm going to turn the heat on. It's down to 46 degrees in here, and I'm really afraid when it's that cold, you tend to get runs, especially in clear coat. So I don't want to have any runs in these raised letters. It'll be a son of a bitch to get out after. Probably end up doing a respray. So I don't want to get into that. I don't have time for that. So I'm going to warm it up. I'll have to run the tack cloth on it again before I spray it with clear. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Looks good. Nice, good coverage. As I said, there's 3 good heavy coats on this. Probably about 10 minutes I'll be able to crank the heat up. For a bit anyway. I just want to warm the metal up, you know. I mean, it's going to get cold again, but as long as the paint starts to set before it, or the clear starts to set before it runs. So that's the plan. I'm gonna go in and make myself a hot cup of tea because I'm freezing. And when I get back in the shop, I should be able to crank the heat on and let it rip for a couple hours. Probably end up spraying the clear after supper. It's fairly early in the afternoon right now. Yeah, so that's the plan. Hey, so the hinges are done, and I'm sure you can hear the furnace going in the background. I'm looking over this thing, and you know, I've gotten runs in primer, I've gotten runs in clear, but I've never gotten a run in base coat, I don't think ever in my life, until today. So I got a little run right here, can barely see it, but if you look at it straight on, you can see it a lot more. See if I can see it there. Anyway, once this dries up a bit, I can wet sand that out and I'll just blend it in. I've got a little bit of blue paint mixed left over, so enough to do that. I'll just kind of blend it in. I'm just glad it's on the inside of the gate, not the outside. I think it's more from, I don't think it's from the cold as much as it is, I just took one too many passes from the top. Should have just did the top and then, you know, come in underneath. But I know that now for the clear, I won't make that mistake. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna have to let that set up for a bit. I probably have enough time for a video anyway, and I'll just show you what it looks like in the next video with the clear on when we're installing it. So there you go. At least they got the color on them. That's the main thing. And yeah, coolio. All right, nice hot cup of tea. So it's up to about 50 degrees now. It'll warm up fairly quick. Like I said, I want that metal to warm up. I really don't want to run that thing. So at least now with these pieces done, I can go ahead and throw my headliner in over the next couple of days. I can hang the tailgate. You know, I can finish off a bunch of shit, so it'll take some more things off the list. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, we're moving right along. I gotta check off the rest of these things off the list. I want to get the hood on for another reason, so I can get the truck far enough forward to get it up on the hoist, so we can do the e-brake cable. And I've got a couple other little things to do, touch-ups underneath. Get that all dialed in, you know, while it's on the hoist, easier to work on. And yeah, then I just got to put my wipers and what else? Wipers, mirrors, the windshield center trim. Man, there's not a whole lot, very little, especially once the hood and the tailgate are on. Yeah, we're almost there. Anyway, if you like the content, please subscribe, like the video and all that good stuff. Don't be shy, leave comments, and yeah, and if you so choose, you can support the channel. I'm going to give a shout out right now to let's see here, we've got nope, this one here. So we got Greg, Tony, yeah, Greg, Tony, who else? Ian. Shout out to them for supporting the channel. Truly do appreciate it. And yeah, if you feel like supporting the channel, all you have to do is go to the menu button right beside the share button, just to the right of it. Click on that. You go up to where it says thanks, and that's where you can buy old Dan a coffee. And like I said, any support I get, truly appreciate it. And yeah, and if you're not doing anything else, get up in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.